Hello everyone, welcome back to Aisha's Kitchen. I'm so excited today because we will be making Kontomire stew, aka Palava sauce. We will be needing our Kontomire or cocoyam leaves, and we will need our onion, tomatoes and pepper, and also our eggs, and we will need our salted tilapia, mackerel and Maggie, and our palm oil. In a pan, we are going to pour our palm oil in, and we fry our salted tilapia for at least 5 minutes. This brings out the flavor the salted tilapia has, and it makes the stew taste very nice. So after frying our salted tilapia, we add our chopped onions and fry it in the oil for at least 5 minutes. 1 minute, sorry. We fry it in the oil. Then our vegetables, we will blend them, then add it to the oil as we are doing now. That's our blended tomatoes, onions and pepper. We are going to stir this very well. As we are doing now, we are going to stir it and cover it up for it to cook for at least 15 minutes, because the vegetables it was blended and it has to cook very well. And when it is ready, you will see the oil separating itself from the vegetables we blended. That shows that it's almost ready. As you can see now, yes, you can see how it looks now. It's separating itself from the oil. This shows that we are making a progress. So we stir this very well. Yeah, we stir it. Then we introduce our mackerel to the stew. Yes, this is a low budget Kontomire stew, and it's easy to make. It's very easy to make and it tastes so well. So as we stir our stew with the mackerel, then we add our Maggie. I don't normally put more spices to my stew, but you can use any kind of spices you want. Yes, so after adding our spices, that's the Maggie, then we add our Kontomire. This Kontomire I bought this in a cup of water just for 2 minutes, just to make it a little bit soft. That is to my taste, so you can do it. You can also soak yours in salt water, then you add it to it. This is totally optional for you. Yes, so at this point we stir it very well for the stew and the Kontomire, or others also call it taro leaves, to come together. Then we introduce our eggs. Yes, you have to mix your eggs very well and add a little bit of salt to taste. Then we pour it in our stew. At this point, we have to cover it up and reduce the heat for it to cook very well. So after 5 minutes, we check and see, and at this point, the eggs are not really well cooked. So you stir it and turn it just as I'm doing, and leave it for at least 5 minutes again. Yes, let it cook for 5 minutes. So as you can see, the way the eggs are turning and they are becoming nice, that's how we want it. So after 5 minutes, this is how it looks like. So at this point, you can stir it very well, and wow, this stew is going to be very nice. I really like preparing my Kontomire stew this way. I don't know for you, but please try this recipe and let me know how it tastes like in the comment section. This is a recipe my mom taught me, and since then I always prepare my kontomire stew this way. Some call it kontomire stew, others call it palava sauce, and the English name for kontomire is taro leaves. So how do we call it? Is it taro leaf stew or palava sauce? So at this point, I introduce my salted tilapia, my koobi. Yes, I want the stew and the tilapia, me pese for it to taste very nice. So that when when you are eating and you taste the tilapia, you know that wow, this is kontomire stew. And voila, look at our stew. It looks so yummy. It tastes very, very well. As you can see, we are about to serve our stew, and look at that. Look at the koobi. Look at tilapia, salted tilapia. And see how the eggs looks. This looks very nice, and please try it. This is a very simple recipe and is on a low budget. Yes. So we serve this, and I wish you were here to taste it. This is the point that I always say that you should try it and let me know how it is like. Thank you very much for watching this video to